Hey guys, welcome back to the 415. It's your girls, Miss B and Keita.
What up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. How awesome it is. That's a beautiful day. You feel me? You
Oh,
never feel me?
okay. Hey, Gaming D1. Hey, Robert Wallace.
That's D.
Hey, hey. Who?
D. You don't know him.
D.
You don't know him. You don't know him.
No.
You don't know him. You don't know
That's cool.
So,
But, this is episode 50 for us.
yes.
That's huge, man.
It's the big
That's
5-0.
big.
5-0. We getting in
Get it.
5-0. Yes.
Yes.
So, for a lot of people,
Hey, Chino.
they still asking, how y'all do this from different states? And this is how we do it from different states.
Look, it was stressful in the beginning, trying to have, her in Georgia and me here in Jersey. But we did it. While other podcasts have what? Interns and a whole production team.
We are the production team.
Yo, that's it. It's us. I don't know how we able to do our regular job and this and do the editing and all that.
Right.
It's a lot of work to podcast, but it's therapeutic.
Right. And for those who don't know, we are on live right now.
Yes.
Yes. I'm Keita. She's Miss B. We are the 415. We are two best friends bringing their phone conversations to life. So whatever you get on the podcast is what you get, is what we talk about on the phone. It's just, that's how it is. It's how simple we can put it.
This is how we do it. Yup.
Hey.
That's it. We just act a whole fool. This is us all day. Always ready to go to somebody's party. I don't know.
That's me.
Come back. Hey.
Come back.
Word. But yeah, we want to welcome our new listeners. Thank you for tuning in to the 415 show. Again, like Keita said, we just out here just talking about our normal conversations, bringing them out here to y'all. Hopefully, what we go through kind of can help you get through whatever you're going through.
Yes.
And yeah, but, a lot of people, who just kind of started listening was looking at, a lot of our episode numbers, and they're like, we can't count because we skipped 45. But if you've been following this whole presidential situation, the only number that matters
44.
Okay, then. So we said, well, let's make sure the episode follows suit. So we said 43, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49.
43.
Today 50.
44, 46.
What?
43, 44, 46. Hey.
Yeah. Just saying.
Right.
So if you don't know, that's why we skipped. Okay, because we were trying to be petty. But at the same time, I think everybody feels the same.
It's funny because I seen this lady post her birthday picture, and
what up, right touch?
And she was like, was like,
Broski?
she said, I ain't no 45 because I ain't representing no president. I was like, ooh, she still 45 too, and went straight to 40. No, she stayed 46 or something like that. I can't remember, but I was like, see, everybody on that way. Ain't nobody trying to represent no Trump and they numbers. No, you get canceled.
That's it. Nah. But look at, like, we just doing what we do. This is our podcast. We can run it any kind of way we want. We could have skipped 1 through 10 and went to, like, you know what I'm saying? We could have just started with 11.
Just like you do when you get those checks from the banks. If you get checks, you don't start at 001. You be like, let me start at 500. Bitch, you ain't wrote 500 checks. What are you talking about?
Or you had all of them and then you lost one book and was like, dang, I had 1 through 25, then I just went to 44. Like, what just happened?
Right. Skipping numbers.
So yeah.
But it's all good though. That's how we do our thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
but yeah, so
hold on, but then, every season has begun.
Hello.
Every season have begun, and the official start of the new year is April 1st, to be honest with you. If you don't believe me, you can look it up. April 1st is the true new year. So you still got time to get your shit together for the new year.
Yo. I think I want a do-over too. I've been having a do-over since the year started.
Hey.
Okay? I done fell back into 2018 how many times this year?
Boy, let me
This
tell
is
you,
crazy.
y'all just have no clue. You have no clue, man. I'm telling you. Be around here about to hurt
Mm-mm.
somebody.
Look, I ain't never had to sneeze on the podcast. Why all of a sudden I got to sneeze? But I'm going to hold it.
Cause it's pollen season. If you was here in Georgia,
You're
if you was
right.
here in Georgia, you'll be messed up right now. I just hate to tell you.
I'm like, come on
Right.
now. Okay, it went away. So, Hot Topics is a little crazy.
Yes.
Um, wow. So, we had a guest. Shout out to our guest last week, Jade Simone, publicist. If you haven't listened to episode 49, please do check that out. She came on, talked about, what publicists do and, how they intertwine, I guess, or interact with
Managers.
the artist management. So, pretty dope episode. Pretty cool to, learn more about what she does and her family background, her background. So, it's pretty dope. Check that out. So, we didn't really record episode with me and Keita last week. So we had a few things we want to touch on in this hot topic situation. So Wendy Williams and Leandria.
I caught a little bit of Leandria. I didn't get to catch the
Yeah.
entire episode. I caught like maybe 30 minutes.
So for people who don't know who Leandria Johnson is, she is a gospel singer. And I believe she's is she a minister?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, but I know she can sing.
Yes, honey can sing.
Whew. It's like she can
Sing.
Woo. Yeah, she can sing. So she was battling a lot of stuff in her life, and I think hers is alcoholism. And I believe Wendy Williams was it going back to like drugs and stuff, or was hers?
She said that back in the day, she was addicted to cocaine, and then all of a sudden she just stopped, but she never got help. That was the thing. So me thinking, if you didn't get help and you stopped cocaine, did you go to something else? Was it alcohol? Was it opioids? Was it what happened that you relapsed and you feel like you got to go to the sober house?
And she's not just staying at one. She's been floating around to different houses, apparently. And it's been going on for a while, but she finally outed herself on her show. So to kind of take it back, when people were calling her a man, like she is a trans, what they call it, trans or whatever, but no. All of the stuff that she went through and did, it just kind of made her, it's like kind of looking at like Whitney, Bobby, like how they changed. Like in the, you know what I'm saying? Like some people's like, oh, she a man. I'm like, she ain't no man.
She said
you was on that same wave.
She said a few things when she was like, yeah, I'm at the sober house with all these boys. Why would you be at the sober house with boys? You supposed to be there with men. I mean, with women, not boys. So I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I saw all the baby pictures and all the, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
It's all good. I just hope that whatever help she needs, she gets it. She becomes healthy, mentally, spiritually, physically. I really hope that it like that makes me think like what happened over 6 months ago when she passed out. Was that
that
one of the
crazy.
Reasons why you passed out?
That was crazy.
So yeah. But I hope she gets her help. And Leandra.
Exactly.
Because Leandra's voice is just beautiful.
Yeah, man, let me tell you. On the way to work, I'm always listening to her station on, what do you call it? What's that streaming?
Pandora?
Whatever it is. On one of those. Yeah, that thing. So
my thing is with Leandria, how many people were there? Because like I said, I didn't get to watch the entire episode, so I have to watch it. And I did watch the part when Ayana, when she was asking one of the guys, like, so you're supposed to be her manager, you're supposed to be her family. Were you just only concerned about yourself? Because she got to make money. So when she make money, you make money, but she need help. Were you trying to get her the help that she needed, or were you just doing, just looking out for your own self? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you see somebody, if you know somebody need help, don't just keep letting them do what they want to do. You know they're rolling down the hill. Their life is just tumbling, and you're not doing
Hmm.
anything about it.
Right.
That's the
Right.
thing.
Oh, that's right. She was on Sunday Best. That's how she came out. Right. Right.
Right.
Kirk Franklin had something to say to her.
And I think Erica Campbell was up there too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I seen
I know
her
that's
clip.
right.
Well, Erica Campbell, she posted a clip on her IG, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to watch this if she's up there.
Hmm. Wow. That's real. But hope they get the help they need, that they can get back to doing what they need to
Right.
do. Because everybody has those times where they fall. Just because they're, celebrities and stuff, people act like they can't go through stuff.
Right.
Like they're supposed to be perfect all the
And
time. And that's not
and
the
that's the
case.
thing. I feel like that we all have this standardized of way that this standardized thinking of how we should be living our life. It's
Hmm.
clearly not. The way you live your life and the way I live my life is totally different, and what may works for me would not work for you.
Right.
I think we really have to stop thinking
Yeah.
that way, to be honest with you.
True.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Next one. Oh, R. Kelly.
R. Kelly was trying to get away. He was trying
Child.
to get
He
away. Get away.
he thought he had jobs
Right.
in out the U.S., but apparently, Dubai shut that
Right.
down.
I mean, that would have been a good look if he did. I mean, he could have got some money, but you don't.
Nobody trying to give him no play
That's
play.
crazy.
Literally,
No
no
play.
play play.
It was like, you ain't
That's
coming over
crazy.
here. You can't sit here.
You canceled. Dubai said nope. There are no concerts planned over here. Sorry, you can go
That's
back.
crazy.
Yep. You better figure out how you're gonna get some money. You better start selling food or something. Get them platters
You
together.
stupid.
Figure out what you used to be good at before you
You
can sing.
stupid.
Just saying.
Oh, man.
That's why, like she said, Jade. She was like, she wanted to make sure she had a
Right.
backup. You gotta have these backup plans because not everything gonna last.
Exactly.
God forbid your voice go out. Then what you gonna do?
Hmm.
Gotta have a plan. Get them plans in order, y'all. Get them
Right.
plans in order. Yeah. Another part is sad part really is Parkland School out in Florida.
Right.
That's sad. One of the survivors, Sydney Aiello, committed suicide because of survivor's guilt.
That's sad.
That's sad. Like you don't even think about that. Like you're in the classroom doing your normal thing, learning, and something happens. You're in there with your best friends.
Right.
And I don't really know what happened if her best friend kind of shielded
Right.
her and the best friend ended up passing away. If that was the case, why she feels that
Right.
guilt. But if that was the case, let's just go with that. Say that's the case. She's now thinking like, I shouldn't be here actually. My best friend should be
Right.
here. Because she stood in front of me to shield me.
Right.
So I feel bad because she should be living her best life right now.
Exactly. And my thing is, did any of these students get proper therapy after this shooting?
That's a good question.
Because
That's a good question.
these students now have PSTD.
You mean PTSD?
Right. And
Yeah.
you don't know exactly what they're all going through it right now. Yeah, they may be young, but at the same time, this young lady took her life because she felt guilty.
Right.
And like you said, it could have been to the fact that her best friend shielded her and saved her life, but the best friend is now gone. Hypothetically speaking, we
Right.
don't know exactly what happened, but we're just saying that could have been one of the situations. And now, she
Right.
felt guilty and now she's not here anymore. So these students, they
that's
need proper
sad.
therapy. Like, seriously.
That's what a lot of these tweets were pretty much talking about. Like the schools should be providing this type of stuff, and you can't put a time frame on it, saying we're only going to do it for 3
Right.
months. No, I think it should be unlimited
Right.
visits, or have somebody on site.
Right. That's just like when, just think about it like this. If you're somebody that had a parent that passed away, there's no time frame that you can get over your parent passing away.
Mm-hmm.
It's a grieving
It's true.
process, and some people they
Mm-hmm.
take a long time to get over stuff, and some people they don't.
And some people don't grieve right
Right.
away. It hit them like some
Yeah,
months
because they
later.
probably kept themselves so busy, and then as soon as they sat down or had
Mm-hmm.
a quick moment to breathe, that's when everything just hit them.
Yep. It's crazy. So Florida got to do
Hmm.
better. The worst part of this is there was a second student that committed suicide. It just came out. This student is unnamed at the moment.
That's crazy.
But that's two students.
Yeah, they need help.
Two. So that's on the school.
Hmm.
And I don't even know if you want to put it on the parents because, like, maybe the parents should also, take them to some therapy sessions or some, like, counseling or
Right.
whatever. Church, wherever, you can get someone to talk to. So, but again, like, they're at the school how many hours a week? So it should really be on the school
Right.
to kind of get that because that's
They should
crazy.
have support groups at school, like
Right.
after school group for for the students that were affected by the what happened what happened during the shooting, and do an after school group or something. That way they can talk about it. So that would
Mhm.
be the best thing for them.
Right. Right. It's a sad,
Sad situation.
sad, sad situation.
All right.
But yeah, what do we do?
Um, I don't know. Like it should get to the point like I said, they should have support groups. There should be someone rallying. Um, because the same thing. Think about what happened. So that happened at a high. Was that a high school or middle school?
In
Okay.
high school.
So think about the kids at Sandy Hook.
Oh my goodness. I couldn't like when I saw it. I still can't even believe that somebody would do like I can't wrap my head around
Right.
that. Like weren't they like five?
Elementary school.
That I mean, can they even process that?
Mm-mm.
That ooh. I remember in high school we used to get all them bomb
Mm-hmm.
scares and they would put us outside on the bleachers and then it would give us the all clear.
Right.
But I never trusted the all clear. I always wanted to stay
Mm-hmm.
outside because who's to say that so and so didn't have somebody on the
Right.
inside that is actually a student who's out on the bleachers with us, but got at that time it wouldn't be a text message because there was no cell
Mm-hmm.
phones, but he got a note put in his
Right.
locker. You know what I'm saying? So I just never trusted. I even at work, fire drills, people laugh at those. They skip
Mm-hmm.
them. But when there is a real fire, everybody's
Mm-hmm.
panicking. When you actually had the training, but you didn't take it seriously, you wanted to stay at your desk and kiki ha
Right.
ha. That's not a laughing matter. I remember at the job before this one, the alarm went off. If an alarm goes off, that means you need to leave the premises. Point blank, end of
Mm-hmm.
period. So what I did, I picked up all my stuff. I wasn't leaving nothing behind. All my stuff, and I went outside. They said we are evacuating, and I said okay. Everyone else sat there and laughed at me.
Right.
I said now, if all y'all would have burnt up, who's the only one that would have been able to tell the news the
Right.
story?
The one that's safe.
Hello, everybody laughing. It's not funny. So y'all need to start taking these drills seriously.
Yeah, because this you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what can
Right.
happen during that time.
People forget about safety. Everything got to be on Instagram. Everybody, oh, I gotta get my phone. I gotta record this. Oh,
Ever you
like,
do you ever remember seeing this meme where this person is drowning and their hand is sticking out the water and everybody just got their phone taking a picture?
I'm done.
Just like
This is what I mean. Like,
just like
you got to get your hands on the story
just
first.
like the story that came out about the white supremacist. I don't even know if he's a white supremacist, but the white guy in Dallas that beat up the black lady because she was blocking him from getting somewhere, and he was like punching her in the face and everything. And the people across the street just got their camera out like, oh my god, why is he hitting her like that? But you ain't going over there.
Right. It's sad. Ugh. Just like that guy on the subway in New York
With the old lady.
being up on that other. Yes. Like, people are mentally, like,
Right.
ill. Like, no lie. I remember being on a train. I was, like, 2 cars over. And my coworker was on the car that this dude was randomly punching some lady. And she was trying to hurry up and get off so she can chase the guy down to let the cops know, because the cops were already alerted that we're stopping at 42nd Street. Be there at car number blah. But she wanted to rush and save the day. She did. Hurt her knees and everything. Fell up the stairs trying to get to the guy, trying to make sure they caught him or whatever. But I'm just like, for me to be that close is crazy. So, a lot of people walk around, with their ear, plugs in on the max, can't hear what's going on, can't hear sirens, people getting hit by cars because they not focused. Y'all really gotta like open your eyes up and look,
be
and
alert,
listen, and yeah. But anyway, we gotta move along.
Moving
right along. If you didn't get nothing from that, focus, y'all. Focus.
Right.
So, episode 50, Negative Negro.
Stop it.
What you mean, Miss B?
Stop being so goddamn negative.
What you mean? I be seeing you post. You always happy. You always quoting some verse. Yeah, everybody gonna post their best moment
not their
on
worst.
Instagram. Everybody gonna post their worst. Come on now. You not getting no likes on your worst. How that sound? Like I'm gonna post when I'm angry?
But it's funny because people always got some. Why you being so negative? But you don't like when I say something positive.
Right. So I had my moments the last couple of weeks. That's why I said I need a do-over.
Child.
I think with me, like, I'm naturally a positive and happy person. I wake up happy. I wake up dancing. It's when I get to a certain place that my natural born, given, happy, joy, positive gets taken away and then ushers in this negative energy.
Right.
And I fail sometimes because I allow that negative energy to come in and squash my positive, joy, happy. But I can't figure out why. Because it doesn't happen all the time. It's only in certain instances. So, yeah. It's weird.
I mean, I think it hit people differently. I mean, it just may be that you probably swept a lot of stuff under the rug, and then that one thing probably just boom.
It's like spiral. It's like dominoes. Okay, I got an example. Okay. I'm happy. I'm like, yes, it's Monday. Everybody's like, oh, freaking Monday. I'm hyped for Monday. It's another day. I got a fresh slate. It's cool. It's whatever. All right, cool. I'm going to get my stuff. I'm going to work. It's all right. I'm cute today. Get to my desk. Open to my emails. Got a bad email. Somebody has left the company. This is due by end of day. We no longer blah, blah, blah. So it's like everything starts to get stacked. And you can't process all of that. So the easiest thing to do, I don't know, is to shut down.
No. That's the first thing we want to do, but that's not the first thing we should do. That's the thing. Like, we shouldn't do that. Like, it's easy to shut down. It's just easy to do. It's like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to talk about it today. I don't want to talk. But I think the problem is that we put too much of everything in one basket. Everything needs to be in their own separate category. Well, not category, but as soon as you start grouping job stress with personal stress, family stress, finances, and you stressing over all that in one basket, you're gonna lose your damn mind.
But that's the thing. Like they always say, separate your work situation from your personal situation. But sometimes it's hard because you spend how many hours you at work? 9 and a half, 10. For some, maybe 16. Then you have maybe 2 hours to yourself. And And that in that 2 hours, you're supposed to do everything that you need to do to get ready for the next day. But you spend it in that 2 hours reflecting on everything that went
Mm-hmm.
wrong. Not nothing great. You didn't even focus on the two things that went right because all 15 went
Right.
wrong. But those two is what we should be highlighting. But it's hard to do that.
Right. I think now I have learned how to, and I'm not saying I've perfected, but I have learned to. As soon as I leave the building, I am no longer thinking about the job.
Yeah. But it's hard for some people to do
Yeah,
that though.
that's what I'm saying. It's not something that everybody knows how to do, but think about it. That manager, that VP, that the director, that whoever it is, they're not thinking about you when you go home.
Child
So
no.
I'm not about to sit here and waste my time. I done spent now almost 8-9 hours with y'all, and then I'm going to
Mhm.
give you another 6 hours outside of the job. You have lost your mind.
Yeah. I think I become a little negative when more than one thing starts happening or going
Hmm.
wrong. Like, let's say I woke up late. I missed my bus.
I missed the bus.
I left
Yeah.
I left my lunch, right? Now I'm thinking, oh, I'm late. Oh, now I got to spend money
Mhm.
because I cooked last night, but I left my
Mhm.
food. So now I'm pissed off at that. So before I even get to the job, I'm already
Right.
tight. Now I get to the job and then I open up said emails that I just talked about. So I'm already started on edge.
Well, see, if you start looking at stuff differently, you won't be so stressed.
And that's the thing. Where who has that nice little blueprint as to how do you think
So
differently or the
put it like
steps?
this: like you know me, I I I be on time to work, but I wake up late at the same time. But if I wake up extremely late, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it. It could have been an accident before on my way. You know what I'm saying? And then 9 times out of 10, there was an accident, and I'm passing it. And I'm like, if I would have woke up on time, could that have been my car on the side of the road?
Right. Mhm.
So
So
if you
now,
start looking at stuff like that, you be like, well, shit, I should. The Lord saved me from an accident today
okay, that one I get, but you can't explain the bad emails and why I got pissed off now.
because you let them get to you. Cause you was already mad. You was mad because you woke up late, and then you let that boil over into an email from the damn job. So if you would have been like, you know, okay, I woke up late. Okay, shit happens. There could have been an accident on the way. It probably was an accident on the way. You probably didn't even pay attention to the accident. That's the crazy part. So you probably didn't pay attention to the accident that you could have been in. So that you get to the job,
Mhm.
they're talking about, oh, this is due by such and such time. All right, it's gonna be done by close of business. Cause I still got other
Oh
stuff to do.
man.
So either you want me to rush and do this, cause if I rush and do this, I can't do this. So you either
Priorities.
gonna get this or this. Which one you want? It's like they try to, they try to pile. And not saying that as a bad thing, but corporations try to pile so much on people so much that they don't realize the stress level they be putting their employees through. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's one thing. Like you want me to rush, get this done, get that done, but damn.
Yeah. But I'll say this because I don't want people to think that I'm negative all day. It's like I have my moments where I tank.
Hmm.
And when I tank, oh boy, I tank.
And what you mean by tank?
I mean, I'm going off. Like you can't even talk to me because I done turned my music up to like 10 trillion.
Right.
You cannot get my attention. My face is no longer that happy smiley. I got the mean grill.
Right.
Anything I say is no good.
Hmm.
Like I'm never gonna get this done. I don't know how to do this. I can't do this. It's nothing but a whole bunch of negative words.
Um.
You get to the end of the day and you're like, what did I do today?
And so that's the thing. I think
What you think?
we have to allow ourselves to have go through the human experience, right? But how long must we stay there?
Yeah.
Because just like you said, you stayed in that mood all day, and you're like, what did I do? Nothing, because you stayed
Right.
in a fucked up ass place all goddamn day, and
All
you didn't do not
day.
a goddamn own thing you were supposed to do. Now, if you would
Right.
have just you said, all right, this only getting 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes of my time, and then after that, I'm
Right.
done.
And that was my method for a long time. But I don't know what happened. I think, again, not just work stuff, a lot of other stuff then came through. And I have allowed it to consume me too much.
I ain't gonna, last week, oh, it was bad for me. It was bad. It was because I started thinking about stuff, and I posted this on my IG. And, I said, for some reason last week, everything that happened within the last 6 months to a year started, all them niggas in my head started having the conversations. Okay? My personalities, oh, they were going in last week. One person was like, oh, well, just be nice. And the other one was like, no, go fuck that ass up.
Stupid.
And, everybody that I felt like either treated me like shit, there were friends who said they was going to be there and ain't there. People that just,
I told her she only got one friend,
oh
me,
my
but she
gosh.
keep over here trying to do the most. But go ahead, finish your point.
People that I were vulnerable to and I shouldn't have been vulnerable to. And I wish I never were. So everything started boiling over in my head, and them ninjas in my head was like having to come. They was having to come to Jesus me, and they wanted to
Mm.
solve some stuff, and I really had to just I had to focus, because if I didn't, I think I would have broke down, because that's how much confusion was happening, and I was like, yo, what the is going on? Why is all this happening right now? What's really popping off? Because I was going through, y'all don't understand. I was snapping, like
Oh yeah.
going the hell off. And I was like, yo, like, I think yesterday I kind of everything balanced out yesterday, and I woke up. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm about to go, and I got back to normal. But like, how many people really do admit that happened to them?
I don't know. Not
And
that
why
many.
don't they? Because people gonna be like, oh, that you sound crazy, or that's crazy, or you need to go get that check. No, this shit ain't crazy. This is normal behavior. People need to stop trying to make things that are normal crazy. You're not crazy. You are having a human experience. You're going through stuff in life. You're trying to decide what you're going to do with certain situations, and you can't. Like, what the hell? I'm tired of people feeling like they're crazy. No, you're not. Shit happens. You talk to yourself every day.
Yeah. Well, I should talk to myself more, because maybe when I say self, and myself be like, you stupid. Stop acting like that.
Sometimes you
That's how
gotta
I
cut
need to
yourself
talk to you.
out. Well, I mean, if you don't shut the hell up. Because I told myself, I said, fuck this shit. I'm not talking about this no goddamn more. No.
And then what happens?
I didn't talk about it.
You go back and you think
I
about
didn't
it.
talk about it, but it's still, in my head, I'm like, yo, I'm not talking about this shit no more. But it still kept coming up.
Yeah. It's all right. We won't be negative for long.
And nobody says you couldn't be.
Tell
Just
you
don't
that.
stay there.
Right. So let me just make it clear. Like, I'm not sitting here. Y'all see me. I post enough for y'all to believe that I ain't sitting here stressed out all day. You know? But I have my moments. Don't let it be a rainy day. Because that's kind of when mine be acting up. Like, dang, the sun couldn't come out and make me happy today.
Child.
Like, you just couldn't do me that
Right.
solid. You just gonna snow today too? Okay.
Right.
All right.
And sometimes,
Or
I think, sometimes we just feel like, I think sometimes we think we got certain situations got to pop off in order for us to be happy. Oh, I don't have this, I can't be happy. I ain't got this
right.
relationship, I can't be happy.
Ha.
I ain't got this money. I can't be happy.
Girl. But that's society, though. Society put all that pressure on people.
Which is crazy. Because the people that got money still ain't happy.
Yeah, because they passing away, child. They committing
Folks,
suicide. Got everything
folks
they
in
want.
relationships ain't happy. Just, just,
Girl, I'm
just
trying to give me
faking it
one.
for the gram.
Child, look. I ain't about that fake
Right.
life. That's why I'm talking about this now.
And just cause, and look,
I go
and
through
people, oh
stuff.
my God, it's just other day, some people was like, somebody posted, if I feel bad because my boyfriend don't post me on his Instagram or Facebook. Okay, you don't. He don't need to. You could be private and private at the same time.
Yeah. I don't think guys are like that, though. Guys really don't post they
Because they
women
be
up there.
trying to, whatever. That's a whole another day. That's a whole. And let me tell you like this: just because a dude don't post his girl on Facebook, don't mean that he ain't got no girl that he love. And just because he don't post her on Facebook, don't mean
He don't love her.
both. Yeah, he don't love her, and that he not, whatever.
He ain't got
Right,
one.
because they be like, I don't got time to be posting my girl on Facebook because people be people be trying to be all in your business or whatever, but they still be out there doing what they doing. So who you fronting on, bruh? You still doing
Girl.
you, but you don't want to post your girl,
Social media make it
huh?
negative. Social media make it negative, too. Keep following all the bad news. Keep
Right,
watching the news. News will make you stressed.
and then you watching all these people posting goals. Man, stop it. Them goals, that car they got rented.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what else? You know what else in the workplace makes it hard is when you're trying to collab with people and you end up doing all the work. So that's another reason why you can get in your feelings because so and so not doing their
At
part.
work.
Mhm.
That's why you hold people accountable. That's where accountability comes in. And that's what anything, friendships, workships, relationships, everybody need to be held accountable at some for their
But
side.
they not though because they best friends with the SVP and the CEO though.
Yeah, I understand that.
So I
I
ain't gotta do work. I can come in
I
when I
I
feel like it.
understand that. I get that. But still, think about it like this. If it was up to that CEO, VP, and that best friend that came to their job, who can keep their job? That best friend gone. Play with it.
Child.
Best friend out of there. So they can do all that kiki and ha ha all they want to. At the end of the day, if it came between them, the head, the VP, and all that, and that person they go drink and have beers and kiki hot in the office, that ass is gone.
But that's how it is when new CEOs and new people come in. They end up letting go all the people on the old team and come in with their whole new team.
Of course, that's what they do.
Like, nah, I want to bring on this one. I want to bring on this one. No, didn't like you, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
give you a nice little
yeah,
severance.
that's what they do, which is jacked up.
Mhm.
Because obviously, if you were at the old place and shit wasn't working out, and you bringing everybody from the old place to the new place, what you think that's gonna happen?
It's gonna spoil over there.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yep. We did it. Episode 50. Episode 50.
Hey, next
Episode
week
50.
is my birthday. Next week is my birthday. I'm gonna be 35.
Oh.
Hey, I'm gonna be 35.
Oh, big
Hey.
3-5.
Hey.
Big
Hey.
3-5. That big 3-5. That big
Hey.
3-5. Nanny on it. That big
Hey.
3-5. Nanny on it. That big 3-5. Hey. 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 It's your birthday.
Right,
Hey.
right.
But yeah, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Appreciate you listening, tuning in. You can find us again on Instagram at the 415 Pod. On Gmail, if you want to shoot us a note, the 415pod at gmail.com. And tune in on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Google Play, Google Podcasts, and everything,
Right.
really. Find us. Listen. Check us out. Episode 50, Negative Negro.
And we out, shouty.
You know it.